What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Laughing Coyote, and this is going to be a short video, the draft for the new league that is starting, the fans leagues that I've been talking about for so long. So all the teams that you'll be seeing here are selected by the fans, and that's what I mean by fans league. So here are the rules for the league. It's basically the T10 Diversity League that I did before, part 2. This time it's with the Minnow Nations only. If you do not know, Minnow Nations are basically the smaller nations in cricket, nations that are new to cricket, and also nations that are old, but they have not really achieved that greatness yet in cricket. So teams like Ireland, very old team, they're not up there yet. You know, they're not considered the best yet, although they have a very good team. They've got some really nice players that I would like to have on my side. Teams like Afghanistan, new teams, very good players, but still have not really made it, and they have got a lot of time to make it. So nations like that, I've chosen 12 of those. I've divided them into 2 groups, 6 each, and they'll be competing against each other. Now, how are those teams selected? So you get 11 players from Minnow Nations. 2 of those 11 players will be from one Minnow Nation, and that's going to be the home nation, whichever team they're playing for. The 9 remaining players will be picked from 9 different nations, so you can only have one player from one nation. So if you pick a player, let's say Rashid Khan from Afghanistan, you cannot pick another player from Afghanistan. Then Afghanistan is done, you have to go to other nations. So that's how the selection works. Then you get a 12th man, and that 12th man is a special player from any nation. So it can be from the big nations like Australia, India, Pakistan, New Zealand, West Indies, etc., right? Those nations as well. Now, a special player is special because, well, one, it's a really good player from one of the big guns, and second, that player can only play 2 games maximum in the group stage and only 1 game in the playoffs. But in the playoffs, they cannot play the final game. So they can only play the quarterfinals and the semifinals, but they cannot play their finals. Now, it is entirely up to the coaches, by the way. Coaches, introduce yourself in the comments down below and say which team is yours. So it is entirely up to the coaches whether they want to play those players or not. So those players can play maximum 2 games. That does not mean that they have to play 2 games. They can play 0 games if the coaches do not want to play them. It's entirely up to the coaches. Now then, those are all the rules. Let's take a look at some of the teams. Also, if you are someone who is interested in participating in leagues such as this in the future, well, you can do that. 2 ways you can do that. One is becoming by a channel member. When you become a channel member, you get picked automatically. That's it, you're done. You don't even, you automatically get a place in any of the leagues I do. So that's one way. That's the guaranteed way. Then there's another way, which you might also get a chance. You can follow me in my social medias and let me know that you're interested, and when it is time, I will send out a message to all my followers, and whoever replies first will get picked. So that's not a sure way, obviously not, but the other one, yeah, that is a sure way. So those are the 2 ways to do that. To become a channel member, by the way, you either press that join button next to a subscribe button, or you can use the link in the description to become a channel member as well. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, there are the teams. Enjoy. The league will start very soon. This is just the draft. This will only introduce you to the coaches and the teams. That's all.